One good way to determine the sensitivity of your product to RF energy is to use a broadband source such as one of these brush motors. The brushes cause arcing, which creates RF energy in a very wide range of frequencies. We'll be using the Regal DSA 815 spectrum analyzer, and we'll be looking from 10 megahertz to a gigahertz. The antenna here is meant to simulate the circuitry on your product and will pick up the RF energy and display it on the screen. The yellow trace that you see here is the ambient noise level as picked up by just the antenna without one of these motors. The aqua trace will be the actual measurement. And let me demonstrate using one of the smaller motors here. I'll just hold it near the antenna. You can see that the RF energy has increased over a very wide range, all the way up through a gigahertz. Let's try the bigger motor. And you can see that the larger motor produces a lot more RF energy. And the closer I hold it, the higher the level. One other useful tool is a Dremel tool. And let me turn it on. You can see that the RF energy has increased about 20 to 30 dB above the ambient noise level. Now, one other device that is very easy to make is called a chattering relay. And a chattering relay is nothing more than a power relay with its normally closed contacts wired through the coil, so that when you plug it in, the coil is energized, which opens the contacts, which closes the contacts again, and it repeats. You'll soon see why this is called a chattering relay. Now, if you were to hold this near your circuitry, there'd be a good chance that if it was susceptible, that you'd be able to cause disruption. So let me take this aqua trace, and I'm going to put it in max hold, and we'll try the chattering relay again. This will save the maximum point throughout the frequency spectrum and save it for us. So you can see that there's about a 20 to 35 dB increase in radiated noise from 10 megahertz all the way through a gigahertz. This test is actually also used or specified in some of the MIL standard 461 and DO 160 standards.